What's up, everyone? Trevor Sikkema here with another edition of Mock the Mock, the weekly mock draft show where I take a look at the latest 2021 mock draft over at TDN and pick out a couple of selections that I wasn't the biggest fan of. Now, this week we have Jordan Reid's latest mock draft, which is tough because Jordan is notoriously a good mock drafter. But there are a couple of picks that I still got to talk about, starting with the Cincinnati Bengals at number 9 overall, where he has them taking Miami pass rusher Gregory Rousseau. Now, this critique for me is twofold. One, I'm not so sure I'd pick Rousseau over Michigan pass rusher Kwity Paye at this point. While Rousseau has a head start prepping for the draft process right now as he has opted out, Paye is owning offensive tackles in the Big Ten. If they're going edge, that's probably where I would look. But beyond that, I think I'd still lean more either offensive tackle or cornerback here for a pick over an edge rusher for Cincy. Next, we got to talk about this pick for the Philadelphia Eagles, where Jordan has them taking TCU safety Trayvon Moehrig at number 19. Now, Moehrig's a good player, but I think there were better picks to be made. Eagles have a big safety need, so them taking the talented Moehrig as the first safety off the board wouldn't be a bad pick by any means. But with cornerback Shaun Wade still there, if they're going defensive back, I would lean corner as the more impactful pick. There's also the potential wide receiver option that could be on the table, maybe linebacker. But if it's defense and if it's secondary, still give me a cornerback for Philly here at this spot. Last but not least, we got to talk about the Arizona Cardinals pick at number 20. Now, I've learned that this is a tricky pick for Cardinals draft fans out there. They're not exactly sure who they should land on with their first round selection. Jordan has them taking running back Travis Etienne, who I like, but it's a bit of a luxury to me. Etienne's awesome. And when you think about the speed of him and Kyler Murray being in the same backfield, it's a lot of deadly RPO concepts they could be running. But with tight end Kyle Pitts and Pat Freiermuth still on the board, man, that's tough to pass up. Imagine Pitts in that offense with DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, Andy Isabella, potentially Larry Fitzgerald again. I think that's got to be the pick right there, even though I like Etienne as a prospect. That's all the roasting of picks for me this week, but Jordan is not done yet. He's going to be adding more rounds to his mock draft, which you can see over at thedraftnetwork.com.